Hey, what's up, guys? Today I'm going to be talking about the 3 Spider-Man films and talking about Peter Parker in each film. So the first one up is Spider-Man Homecoming. Now, this is the movie where he's like the most high school-like. He has the most high school problems in Spider-Man Homecoming, with girls and kind of, needing to, get through his powers and kind of learn how to use his powers. Obviously, this is the movie with Tony Stark in it as well as a mentor figure in the other 2 movies. He doesn't really have that mentor figure as much as Tony Stark is. And so in this movie, I really like, how we get to see Peter as a high schooler. I feel like it does the best out of any film he's in Marvel at doing that. And it's just really good at showing Peter, learning his powers and just being a kid. Next up is Spider-Man Far From Home. Now, I will say, I think Peter Parker has probably the least to do in this film out of the 3. This is obviously the first movie without Tony Stark being his mentor figure. That plays a big part in this movie. I find that story really, really good. The problem is with Peter in this movie is that he's still kind of like learning his powers, which he obviously did in the previous movie. But I like everything, with him, needing to learn how to become a better superhero without Tony. And Happy kind of takes that role, which I really like. Still, I really like Peter's character in this film. I just think it's probably the weakest out of the 3 films. So the last up is Spider-Man No Way Home. Now, I will say there are obviously 2 other Spider-Men in this film, so, Peter's character doesn't get as much to do as in the first 2 films just because, there's 2 other Spider-Men as well in this movie. But I really like what Peter does in this film because, obviously all of his friends and his loved ones are in danger now that everybody knows who Peter is, since he's, obviously Spider-Man. And at the end of this film, I really like how he sacrifices, them never knowing who he is to save him. It's a big moment for the character, and it's a big moment for all of Marvel. It's a great scene and great end to the film.